Many founders experience the same moment. Their MVP works perfectly for the first 20 users. Then 50 users join. Everything still feels fine, but somewhere around the first 100 users, things start to feel unstable. Features behave unpredictably. Small changes break other parts of the product. And suddenly, the team starts asking, what went wrong? Most founders assume this is a technical problem. They think the system just needs stronger infrastructure. Maybe the servers need to scale. Maybe the database needs optimization. Or maybe the team just needs better engineering. But in early stage products, the real issue usually starts much earlier, long before the first 100 users ever arrive. Most MVPs are built around features. Founders start with a list of things the product should do: login, profiles, notifications, payments, analytics. Each feature is added step by step, and at first, everything works, but something important is missing: clear product decisions. Because architecture does not emerge from tools. Architecture emerges from decisions. Decisions about what the core system actually is, what the main user action should be, what data move through the product, and just as importantly, what the product should not do. Without those decisions, the system slowly becomes a collection of features, not a coherent product. Imagine a simple habit tracking product. At the beginning, it feels straightforward. Users create habits, users mark habits as completed. But then, new features appear: reminders, streaks, social sharing, weekly summaries, notifications. Each feature solves a small problem, but the product was never designed around a clear structure. So every new feature now interacts with several other parts of the system. A change in reminders affects streak logic. A change in habit tracking affects analytics. And suddenly, the system becomes fragile. Not because someone wrote bad code, but because the early decisions never defined the architecture of the product. By the way, my name is Anastasia. I work as a product architect. I help founders structure their MVPs before complexity starts to destroy them. And one pattern appears again and again. Products rarely collapse because of tools. They collapse because of unclear decisions. That's why many MVPs feel stable in the beginning. With 10 users, almost any system works. With 50 users, most issues are still invisible. But when real user behavior appears, the architecture is tested. And if the product was built around features instead of decisions, the system starts showing cracks. So when an MVP collapses after the first 100 users, the real question is not what broke in the system. The real question is, what decisions shaped this product? Because architecture is never accidental. It is always the result of early decisions. Strong products don't start with features. They start with decisions. Architecture before features. Decisions before scale. Because in the end, products don't fail because of code. They fail because of decisions. If these ideas about product architecture are useful to you, subscribe to the channel. And in the next video, we'll look at another common mistake founders make: why feature lists often destroy early products.